Problem number 25. Given a system of equations, discuss how you determine whether the graph of the system contains parallel lines, lines that intersect at an infinite number of points, or lines that intersect at exactly 1 point. For this, it'd probably be helpful to also look at graphs on the calculator to get an idea of what this actually means. Let's start with parallel lines. This is an example of parallel lines. Parallel lines would look something like this. Y equals 2x plus 3, and y equals 2x minus 5. And the reason that these lines are parallel is because if you look at their slopes, they're exactly the same. So if I were to put these in the calculator and push graph, you can see that one line crosses at 3 and the other line crosses at negative 5, but they both have the same slope. So that makes them parallel. So if you want to be able to tell without showing any work if lines are parallel, just look at their slopes. The slopes are the same. The next thing we have to look at is lines that intersect at an infinite number of points. And what's this is called is coinciding lines. And what coinciding lines means is that you have one line and then you're given the exact same line. So if you look at a graph where this one said 3x plus 2, this one would also say 3x plus 2. And when you graph them, what you'll find is that one line graphs and then the other line actually graphs right over top of it. So the answer is these have an infinite number of points in common because they are the same line. And they're the same line because they have the same slope and they have the same y-intercept. The last thing we have to explain are the lines that intersect at just 1 point. So these we just call intersecting. Now, intersecting lines are any lines that have something different or a different slope. So if this one has a slope of 3, this slope could be a slope of 2. Now, if you look at the graph, we could do 3x minus 2, and we could do 2x minus 2. And when you graph that, you'll see that they intersect. Because anytime you have different slopes, you're going to have lines that eventually touch. So if they have different slopes, they will eventually intersect.